I'm Kev. Welcome back to Ride 3. Has at the end of level 3, you get some. Well, at the end of each level, you get special episodes, but at the end of level 3, we get the Suzuki GSX-R. When series mode bikes were nothing but distant cousins of the racing virtue, Suzuki was brave enough to dare. It was 1985 and the first GSX-R charged onto the market with the simple idea of a bike born for the road but created for the track. It was a true revolution. Strip changed the market and the history of the brand. Since then, each model of the series has followed this idea. Fast and powerful motorbikes should be born each time with the DNA of their competition sisters. The GSX-R is much more than a race replica. It's the motorcycle that led us into a new age, the age of modern supersport bikes. So we've got 46 stars. We have got a lot to do to get the Suzuki GSX-R1000 for 2017. So we begin in 1985. The Suzuki GSX-R750 can be considered the first racing replica of that era. The Japanese manufacturer had in fact applied all their technical solutions made in the prototype championships, especially in the endurance championship, to this model. Thus, a motorcycle with an innovative mixed air oil cooling system was born. SACS, the Suzuki Advanced Cooling System, was used to save weight compared to traditional liquid cooling. Performance was high for the time with a top speed of 235 km per hour. So head to Sugo and the race. So we are back to the mid-80s as we get underway for 3 laps here in Sugo. As whoever that was in front didn't get a good start, neither did Kawasaki. So there's a bit of a dive. We're still in 5th. Oh, made that 4th. We've got another Kawasaki in front. God, how many are there? Oh, he's let us by. That's nice of them. As we're behind. Oh, we're behind the Ace of Spades. And another Kawasaki. Oh, we were. As we're up to 2nd. Come on, Suzuki. As we go down the back straight. These very gloomy and dark conditions. Rain pouring. Less than a second back as well. What the hell? Kawasaki's retaking us. So do we not have straight line speed? That's great. It's not like we need that round a track with a few powerful straights. As we're finding, oh, he's got a gap down the inside of Kawasaki. That's why he's pushing us off. We're trying to go for the win here, mate. Trying to go for 2nd. That's why we hate that final chicane. We always lose time to our opponents there, so half a second back. Like, it's just, I don't get why we can't just take the normal circuit. So I'll keep him with 1st though. Right, don't do that to me. Don't be wheel spinning like that. As with this Suzuki, you got to be so precise. Like mid-80s bike's gonna understeer everywhere. You're relying on corner speed, so you got to brake a bit earlier. Got to carry the speed through the corner. Especially as it seems like we're a bit slow in a straight line compared to everyone. We've got to take advantage of our corners. So definitely are in that middle section. Pretty good for the final chicane. We should get a bit of a tow, surely. into the final lap. So, yeah, not sure what to think of this Suzuki. Like, great braking. Like, you can use a bit of the rear brake, not too much though. And then you just got genuine understeer and a lack of straight line speed. So, this is the basis though. The Suzuki to come. Just letting the Ace of Spades know where that. Oh, he let us by. Trying to challenge for the lead. Damn, we could win this. We need to finish on a podium and get through to the next part. So, we just stay here. That should be good. Of course, we want more. No! We've lost out on one of our fastest corners there. There goes our chance for victory, I think. Especially as you have this rubbish chicane at the end. Yeah. There it goes. Hey, second is not too bad. We'll take that in the wet. Mid 142 is our fastest lap. So that is the first Suzuki from the mid 80s. Oh no, it's got that Suzuki Advanced Cooling System on the side there. So we've got go back and win 2 stars. We did the fastest lap, just 6 tenths behind manual in the end. So next up, the Suzuki GSX-R 750 RRLE is Hamamatsu's answer to the race-ready market segment, which is to say that only a few bikes were produced for competition. 120 brake horsepower and a torque of 81.5 Nm at 9,500 RPM, it offered respectable performance by the end of the 80s, competing with other Japanese motorcycles of the time, such as the Yamaha FZR 750R, the Kawasaki ZX-R 750, and the Honda VFR 750R RC30. How many R's do you need? As we've got a single race round Donington next. Here we go then, to the late 80s. We're underway. For 3 laps. Pretty average start. Or you can use lots of rear brake. As you nip to the inside. Keep powering through. Well, where's the leader going? To take the lead already for the old hairpin. Just got to hold this for 2.5 laps. Oh, this is already so much smoother on the power. Like, again, we were racing the wet previously, so it's a bit of an unfair comparison to the Suzuki, but there's already beast in this bike. Let's which way we're going. Thanks for the cones appearing at the last second, so I couldn't actually see where I was going. As we've got a rival here for the win. Just holding off the inside line there. As we've got 2 laps here, the battle for all the stars. As we lead the Ace of Spades by 6 tenths. You can see be a bit more aggressive the engine braking as well. We couldn't really do that. You know, again, we were in the wet, and that's the Suzuki, so maybe we could have, but generally engine braking much improved. You know, can even get down to second with no trouble. Just a very stable bike, this. A dream. To ride round one of those you know the most as well here in Donington. You can see, you can hear this, the ace behind now. You just hear the pure power of this Suzuki. It's all a bit wide there through the chicane. Yeah, nothing really to complain about this bike. Maybe in the wet it would be a different story, but just grippy. Slight understeer maybe. Like, it's still not as agile around the corners compared to a modern bike. You can definitely see the basis of that though. Like, this is a big step forward. That was better for the old hairpin. Is everyone on their feet around it? Massive crowd. So use Suzuki kit cast. Yeah, as you can see, it's just doing everything I want. Even a smooth chicane as well to end this race. We've just got the hairpins to go. Go through the Melbourne Loop. At least that's what it used to be called. I'm not sure if it is now. And through the final corner. What a pleasure to ride this thing. I'm sure it'll only get better from here as well. It's domination. Can't for the head. Or Fred. Look at 9 stars as well. Lots for the kitty. As we were a second, almost a second. That quicker than the Ducati and Yamaha as well. So next up in 1995, the Superbike segment was dominated by Ducati and its 916. But the Suzuki brand pressed the world with its new GSX-R1000 Rad. A real revolution for the Hamamatsu manufacturer. New frame, new engine, new fairing. An aesthetic reminiscent of Kevin Swance's GRGV500. Its name, which is taken from the new air induction system, and the S-Rad Suzuki Ram Air Direct Airbox is still remembered by fans. The S-Rad masterfully combines the power of a 1000 with the manoeuvrability and size of a 600. And we're going to test it around the Northwest 200. Oh god. So here we go then, back to the mid to late 90s. As we get underway decently for this, oh great, 3-lap race. Why isn't this like a 1 or 2 lapper? Come on. Okay, maybe I don't mind it, as we got easily past everyone. Already got close to second lead, that's all a bit wide in the old hairpin. Hope you can just scamper into the distance now. Yeah, it's past the roundabout. Just a mini one though. And we've got the big roundabout coming up. After being flat out for a very long time here. Let's see how much straight line speed this thing has. That's a 1.3 ahead. There's no, we'll be very good round the corners. We're going to be flat out through this, right? Now a very long kind of back stretch. This Northwest 200 circuit. I'm already feeling this bike being quite similar to the last one. Like on the brakes, we used quite a lot of rear braking to that old hairpin. So we've got to be careful not using too much on locking the rears. Yeah, it definitely feels like the brakes are slightly more responsive. As demonstrated. Yes, there we go, big roundabout time. And now the second half of the circuit. As you've got some high-speed corners, but then we've got some chicanes to negotiate as well. So 4.5 ahead. Definitely are good round the corners then. I'll use this 3 laps though. Okay, carried a bit too much speed into that chicane. We go past the communities there. Lots of people out here, sun shining. Watching Suzuki Kick-R's 3.7 the gap, so they closed it a bit. It's also good in that last chicane. So that's pretty nice through that chicane. And you can see the bike's a bit more agile as well, like a bit better at changing direction than the 80s bikes. So I've forgotten what is up next. Oh, they're good through the fast chicanes. Gained another second on us. Oh, don't want to be touching the old pavement. Oh yeah, this is where the bike can just crash randomly. So into the final section of the lap. And we've got a very tight chicane coming up as well, which you've got to watch out for. Which is there. There you go, no time penalty. See, you slide it all the way down. So stop touching the pavement everywhere. So that is 1 lap. The Northwest 200 completed, just 2 more to go. There's the lead by 7.2. So it didn't matter that we totally missed that final chicane. Right through the hairpin again. 9.3 to go. So we're very good at the beginning and end of the lap. And then during the middle bits, bit nip and tuck. Like from now into that final section. There you go, flat out again. Now onto the back stretch. 9.8 the gap, so yeah, only half a second gain there. So that's nipping tuck that section. And how well we take that kind of mini roundabout corner. It's certainly flat out here on the back stretch. Just cruising 170 miles per hour. Seeing the sights and sounds of the countryside here. It's got a 10-second lead. That was very smooth getting off the brakes there as well. Like, oh god, didn't like the cones. That was not the best roundabout corner though. Let's enter the second after that. Probably to be a bit better than that next time. But gap's up to 12.3. We are in cruising territory here. Even if we do know they're a bit better than us through these high-speed chicanes here. Or chicanes punctuating these high-speed straights. .9 quicker now than our previous lap, so we're actually a tenth slower through that section than the previous lap. Oh, we could probably take that in second actually, that chicane. A bit more wide open. Well, we know where we're going now after this, so we should be a bit quicker than the previous lap. And so you can get it comfortably down to first as well and still use that. It's not bad through that. Well, just work careful not using too much speed through that corner. And now we've got to try and find a spot this final chicane. Bit early, but we take it. You can see why we missed it previously. It's a bit dastardly, that final chicane. Here we go, heading on to the final lap. 441.5 we did that lap. Try and go under the 440s maybe. So very confident. In that first section as the gap 15 seconds. Seems to be our line missing the apex there through that hairpin. Really extending the gap in that first section. Was that 3 seconds we took out of them? So a second quick already on this lap. That was much better on the back straight, scrubbing less speed that time with this kind of leaning into the corner. Picked up the bike a bit quicker. 19.4 the gap. Yeah, this bike definitely another step forward from the 89 bike, where just direction changes, doesn't feel like there's any kind of understeer at all in this bike. Getting off the brakes as well. Oh, that's a bit ambitious. Initial braking. Kind of half a metre too late there. There goes our chance of beating our previous lap time. Oh, we're only 2.1 down. So you'd still have a chance of beating it. What's the gap behind now, though? Sure, we've halved it. It's going to be like 10 seconds or something. Or 18.7. Hang on, so I only lost like 5 seconds with that crash. What the hell? But yeah, the bike, much more responsive off the brakes, getting onto the power, and just smoother in general. Very much a top quality bike, this. Oh, 18.1 to go, only lost like half a second there. Well, we lose a second in that chicane we just gone through, though. Again, doesn't quite have the top speed as well as Suzuki. We're pretty good on acceleration as long as you don't spin up the rear. Or ride the pavement. Continue to ride the pavement. Got 17.4 to go. Yeah, just a very comfortable bike to ride again. That's just one corner to go. There we go. Oh, we did another. We actually did the full 315 again. As you get the 9 stars, well earned there as well. Almost faultless that race. So 25 seconds in front of a fellow Suzuki. And another Suzuki round out the podium. The Spades down in 4th. And now we get into the new millennium. The recipe for the first GSX-R1000, known as the K1, was simple. Lighter and more powerful than its rivals. However, it's not only this that made it special, but also the chassis, practically the same as the GSX-R750, presented the previous year, which at the time represented the state-of-the-art in double beam aluminium architecture. This made it almost easy to manage 160 horsepower going to the wheel, and the exorbitant torque of the new 1000cc engine, which coupled with excellent agility and stability allowed the K1 to dominate the category from its arrival. So we head to Laguna Seca to show off its dominance. So we are headed into the 21st century, get underway for another 3-lap race. This time thankfully around a shorter circuit than the Northwest 200. As we go into the Andretti hairpin. Oh, you can definitely feel that extra power. Hitting the old accelerator. Just down the inside of Ducati. So on the Honda, you can hear that, can't you? Try and get the power down. But you probably should accelerate through the corner, dude. If you're going to take the line away. Oh, you can definitely use the rear brake even more aggressively now. So we've got a second lead. Heading through, is that rainy curve, isn't it? And downhill towards the final corner. Got to be a bit more careful using first now, as you can see, getting the power. So we've got hopefully top speed now. Definitely seems at the moment. Yeah, it feels actually pretty similar to the 90s bike, just a lot more power. Seems like underneath, because you can hear it every time it's getting heavy on the power. It's trying to deliver it smoothly. At least in the way I accelerate. So we'll get 3.3. Key is definitely use the rear brake a lot when braking if you want to get that right towards the apex. Goes down to the final of that. 27 flat. Starting to feel a bit more like a modern motorbike now as well, with the rear kind of sliding slightly. And that heavy braking downhill into Andretti. It's pretty cool, you can actually feel the evolution as well. A bike could either just be more powerful, but just being crazy maneuverable. Oh, you've got a different sound as well on the back. And being a bit more powerful the rear brake and just braking in general. Bit of a scruffy final corner, but we don't care. 26-2 in the end. That's another victory. Oh, only 3 stars for that. Come on. As next up we head to 2005 when Suzuki launched the new GSX-R1000 K5, making the 1000 sporty bikes take an even bigger leap forward than the original GSX-R1000. It was the first road bike that could boast a real 1-to-1 power weight ratio. It was the last analog bike where traction control was all on the rider's wrist. It remains a fan's favourite for this reason. So we're heading to Road America. So we go then to the mid-thousands as we get underway. And until already more powerful bike, we're having to short shift at the start. Losing a bit of time. Oh, but massive dive bomb in the first corner. Would have been even better if second just didn't decide to just stay there. Go down the back straight easily past the Honda. Oh, we definitely got power on the Suzuki now. So everyone's dive bombing into the turn as usual. We're dive bomb, but right back. That's what you're doing, Honda. Trying to outbrake us, but then you gain no corner speed. So we'll pass the Kawasaki. Hello, leader. Right there, Maha. Just letting you know we're here. So, okay. Whoa, almost wiped us out. As you take the lead then here in Road America. Not a free that race. But it's always a pleasure to ride round here or drive round. Road America. Even with that chicane. So second ahead. See, now we've got to be even more careful being on the power. But now we're getting the kind of benefits of a modern bike with the hand in. Damn agile. As we're second ahead. We're also going to be carrying much more corner speed now as well. Can almost brake like a modern motorbike now, or superbike. It's all like modern technique now. Just don't have the traction control, but as you can see, that's normally off anyway for me. So keep that rear wheel in check. As well, hello. Why are you hitting us? Oh, bike, turn. God, I praise the bike and suddenly it's just gone into its head. Try not around the outside in the carousel. Oh, it surely is. So go nicely through the chicane. Okay, so you're a rubbish bike, alright? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. You can see using a bit too much rear brake now. Or not downshifting properly, you can see just these understeer. And so the final lap in the lead by less than a second. Must treat that first corner like a third gear corner. I was thinking of using so much time. Let's get clobbered from behind. Oh god, taking that corner Horby. Go, 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 go. So Kawasaki not backing down. Still around the outside. Still wants to taste into the chicane, but that should be the last. Well, we've got Canada corner coming up, but we've got a much better X out of the chicane. So it gives us a nudge anyway. The gap now 6/10, just one corner to go. Like, trail braking is definitely more of a thing now as well. Like, you've got to break into the corners as a lovely Suzuki to ride. Another victory as well to add to the total. As fastest lap. Oh, we didn't get it. Went to the Honda of Ruben. And the success of the GSX-R1000 KFO is not limited only to the fans, but also the races when the World Superbike Championship 4 Series production bikes with Troy Corsa, the AMA Championship and the World Endurance Championship for 2 consecutive years, making the K5 one of the most successful bikes in Suzuki's history. As now we've got Time Attack Ground Caldwell Park 129.5 to beat. So here we go. First of 3 laps. I'm guessing to try and get this star at least that we need to progress. Oh my god, what are you doing, bike? Look at that, it's wheeling in 4 freaking gear. Doing it again. We've got very short gear in here for Caldwell. I'm guessing that's why. Well, that's just stupid, but why are you bouncing up? No, I can't do anything to stop it wheeling. This is stupid, man. This is like your physics are broken. Do I actually need to turn traction control on? I know these bikes didn't have traction control. Like, how broken are your physics? Well, the front wheel just, you know, aims to the moon. And you just have to ride with it. There we go. Seems to be going better this lap. Oh, okay. If I don't tuck in, it's okay. But then what's the point of the tuck in button then? If I can't use it with this bike? Well, it seems to be going well, that. Apart from that. Oh, we've done it! Second lap! There we go. That was pretty strange riding the bike round there, I will admit. Well, we get the 3 stars. That's all that matters. So we head into the past decade now with the GSX-R 1000 L3 was perhaps less sophisticated in electronics than its rivals of the time, but it's one of the best GSX-R in international competitions, winning the AMA Championship, the World Endurance Championship, coming within a whisker of victory in the BSB. As often happens, the easier bikes for the public are transformed into the best bikes for professional riders who can race them to the limit with greater consistency. We're not professional riders though. Let's see how poorly we do around Okayama International Circuit. So we are back to 2014. Just 6 years ago now. Geez, that actually is a long time, isn't it? 6 years. Just like, oh, that's just like yesterday. Not really. So I'm trying to go down the inside. Now we definitely do have a modern motorbike. Lots of rear brake, we have careful on the power. It's all up to second already. Ooh, a bit wide. On the power out behind the Aprilia. Oh, Aprilia got good straight line speed. Oh, almost wiped them out. Oh, good exit speed. Oh, hello, fighting back. Alright, Aprilia. The battle you no doubt would have seen in Superbikes a few years ago as well, between Aprilia and Suzuki. In all those championships. So go down the inside. But be careful over the curb in that. It's all been punted. Remain in front. As with 2 laps to go, with lead. Battle between Japan and Italy in Japan. This seems to be our section to stretch our legs a bit against our opponents. So you've got to be so careful on the power out there. So you've got to get on the power early for this long back straight. So 1.7 ahead. You can see not uncontrollable wheel spin with this bike compared to the bike from almost a decade previous. Just got to be smooth. Just very smooth. Oh, what? Why are we down? Get going. Go, go, go. I have no idea why we went down there. I guess they didn't like the gear change down, which again was not smooth. So, that's the only thing I can really think of. Because it didn't feel like we outbraked ourselves. So then on to the final lap. We've got a battle here for the win. Half a second back, or a couple of tenths back. Oh, desperate dive bomb, desperate dive bomb. Almost works out. Oh, hold the position on the outside. Rival. Nicely done. So 1.5 in the lead or behind, apparently. Don't know why it's showing as red when it should be green. There we go. Got none of that rear brake drag. Is that cooler now? Nice to smooth onto the apex. Just a couple of corners to go, but then we know the corner coming up. We're going and bite us in the arse. That's a 1.9 ahead. Again, that should be showing green, not red, because red means we're behind, but obviously we're not. Yeah, very smooth bike to ride. In order to get the maximum out of it. Which he did there with victory. 131 in the end. Let's go as all those stars. As comfortably ahead of the Aprilias. So finally, the new GSX-R1000 L7 was created to bring the 1004-cylinder bike crown back to Suzuki. To do so, in addition to state-of-the-art electronics and a chassis which combines the agility and stability that has always distinguished it, the new GSX-R1000 offers a new mechanical solution for the engine, derived directly from prototypes. The variable timing of the valves allows, despite environmental regulations, full and disruptive delivery throughout the RPM. As it's the Tenerife night race. Great. So we're up to the modern day, or 2017, as it was back then when the game came out. Alright, we had a poor start there. Someone's down our inside. So we get ahead. Oh, get out the way, Kawasaki! Trying to block us. Oh god, everyone's braking. Oh, this is the Tenerife I've forgotten about. I haven't really surrounded her in ages. There's all. I guess we better follow these riders in front then. So I know where I'm going, at least. Because I don't recognise this section. Oh, god. Oh my god, I can't see where I'm going. Who the fuck made this challenge at night time and you're giving us a bike with a freaking tinted screen? What the hell? I used to make this a daytime challenge. How am I meant to see where I'm going with this? I can't actually tuck in anymore. I have to ride like this. Well, there goes our straight line speed. Oh, they're slowing. Oh god, how slow do we... Oh, goodbye! We're in the lead! Oh. This is a tight corner. Oh, we're leading. So I guess we kind of know where we're going. Oh, look at that moon up there. There's... Oi! Damage the paintwork. So that's one lap complete. That wasn't too bad. You tried to brake check me on the exit, that Honda? What the hell? So we're good into this right-hander, we know that. Not into this left. Oi! I'm figuring out the course, alright? Stop being impatient behind. And then, oh god, we're wide for the right. Right, this is the other layout. So it does share parts with the circuit we've driven or ridden. Oh, he's kicking up dirt in our face. What the hell? Oh. God, how do we stay out the wall there? Ooh, back into the lead. So we're good in the downhill section. Oh god, wide. Oh, is this the other circuit we're riding on? Oh, we know this. We kind of recognise the down... Well, I guess it was uphill in the other section. I recognise that. It was like halfway through the race, I think. So I know to go uphill. And then lift through here. I don't know how quick you take this. Can't believe they give us that windscreen with a freaking tilted windscreen. So here we go, on to the final lap, but I haven't actually talked about the bike, have I? I've been trying to discover where I'm going. So we lead by a second. But yeah, it is definitely a modern bike. Like, it's lots of horsepower under your finger. Like, you really do have to feed in the throttle slowly. Lots of engine braking, lots of rear brake as well. And yeah, just got to be very careful applying the power. And with the rear brake as well, I don't want to overdo it on the rear and get the rear sliding. Just to be pretty smooth your inputs, otherwise you'll be in a world of pain on this bike. Oh god, where do we go down here? This is where the other rider's going to catch up, isn't it? Because I know it uphill. Oh, no. Don't know it downhill though, this section. I remember the wall. There's the wall. The wall of judgment. Oh god. Still got the gap, 8/10. Okay. And then you brake here, and then we can accelerate uphill. They don't really accelerate. There you go. See, we're getting the rear sliding now. Yeah, this is just a nice fun bike to ride. It's not one of my favourites because I'm not very good at riding these bikes, which actually require, you know, skill. So, oh, we lead by 1.1. Oh, accelerate. It's the final corner. We can accelerate. Yes! We done it! We done it! Oh yeah, I guess it'd be a fun bike to ride if I wasn't terrified out of my mind of what was happening in that race. But yeah, that was pretty. Yeah, it's a pretty good bike. I think I prefer like the 90s or like the 80s bike the best, but that bike's pretty good. You only get 6 stars for that, even though it's like the most powerful bike. I would have thought it'd be like 9. As hey, we've done Suzuki Passion. We beat the Fireblade and we did the fastest lap. Almost 2 seconds. And we got Suzuki in 3rd and then the Ninjas. And then Aprilia in last. There we go. We've added it. We have added it. And look at that. I've done all 46 stars. I went back and did Sugo before I did the final challenge. So, there you go. Another special completed. So we've gone for the Kawasaki Ninja, MV Agusta, and the Suzuki GSX-R1000. So the next special will be the Yamaha YZF-R1. Can't wait for that. But next time, we'll be doing some streaming. As we did some streaming today. So we did the 3 first issues of level 4. So next up will be the Maxi Enduro, Naked Special, and Hyper Naked Bikes midweek. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.